The greatest glory in living is not in falling, but in rising every time we fall.
When a man is denied the right to live the life he believes in, he has no choice but to become an outlaw.
Everyone can rise above their circumstances and achieve success, if they are dedicated to and passionate about what they do.
Many people in this country have paid the price before me, and many will pay the price after me.
What counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived, it is what difference we have made to the lives of others, that will determine the significance of the life we lead.
The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear.
There is no passion to be found playing small in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living.
Do not judge me by my successes, judge me by how many times I fell down, and got back up again.
I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear.
Overcoming poverty is not a gesture of charity. It is an act of justice. It is the protection of a fundamental human right, the right to dignity, and a decent life. While poverty persists, there is no true freedom.
A blind pursuit of cheap popularity has nothing to do with revolution.
Difficulties break some men but make others.
It is in the character of growth that we should learn from both pleasant and unpleasant experiences.
Fools multiply when wise men are silent.
Money won't create success, the freedom to make it will.
Action without vision is only passing time, vision without action is merely daydreaming, but vision with action can change the world.
It is in your hands to make a better world for all who live in it.
Few things make the life of a parent more rewarding and sweet as successful children.
Education is the most powerful weapon, which you can use to change the world.
Man's goodness is a flame that can be hidden but never extinguished.
It is never my custom to use words lightly. If 27 years in prison have done anything to us, it was to use the silence of solitude to make us understand how precious words are, and how real speech is, in its impact on the way people live and die.
It is not our diversity which divides us, it is not our ethnicity, or religion, or culture that divides us. Since we have achieved our freedom, there can only be one division amongst us, between those who cherish democracy, and those who do not.
Poverty is not an accident. Like slavery and apartheid, it is man-made and can be removed by the actions of human beings.
If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart.
Live life as though nobody is watching, and express yourself as though everyone is listening.
If you want to make peace with your enemy, you have to work with your enemy. Then he becomes your partner.
A winner is a dreamer who never gives up.
People respond in accordance to how you treat them.
Death is something inevitable. When a man has done what he considers to be his duty to his people and his country, he can rest in peace.
Lead from the back, and let others believe they are in front.
No one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin, or his background, or his religion.
People must learn to hate, and if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love, for love comes more naturally to the human heart than its opposite.
There can be no greater gift than that of giving one's time and energy to helping others without expecting anything in return.
For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others.
If I had my time over, I would do the same again. So would any man who dares call himself a man.
It always seems impossible until it's done.
May your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears.
If you want the cooperation of humans around you, you must make them feel they are important, and you do that by being genuine and humble.
Forgiveness liberates the soul. It removes fear. That is why it is such a powerful weapon.
Let it never be said by future generations that indifference, cynicism, or selfishness made us fail to live up to the ideals of humanism which the Nobel Peace Prize encapsulates.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure.
A fundamental concern for others in our individual and community lives would go a long way in making the world the better place we so passionately dreamed of.
Resentment is like drinking poison, and then hoping it will kill your enemies.
Courageous people do not fear forgiving, for the sake of peace.
A nation should not be judged by how it treats its highest citizens, but its lowest ones.
A good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination.
One of the most difficult things is not to change society, but to change yourself.
We must use time wisely and forever realize that the time is always ripe to do right.
I am the master of my fate, I am the captain of my soul.
The values of human solidarity that once drove our quest for a humane society seem to have been replaced, or are being threatened, by a crass materialism and pursuit of social goals of instant gratification.
I never lose. I either win or learn.
As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same.
Your playing small does not serve the world. Who are you not to be great?
Real leaders must be ready to sacrifice all for the freedom of their people.
You sharpen your ideas by reducing yourself to the level of the people you are with, and a sense of humor and a complete relaxation, even when you're discussing serious things, does help to mobilize friends around you. And I love that.
Sometimes, it falls upon a generation to be great. You can be that great generation. Let your greatness blossom.
As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others.
One of the things I learned when I was negotiating was that, until I changed myself, I could not change others.
When people are determined, they can overcome anything.
After climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb.
I like friends who have independent minds, because they tend to make you see problems from all angles.
You can start changing our world for the better daily, no matter how small the action.
When the history of our times is written, will we be remembered as the generation that turned our backs in a moment of global crisis, or will it be recorded that we did the right thing?
Those who conduct themselves with morality, integrity, and consistency need not fear the forces of inhumanity and cruelty.